Hello everybody, my name is Pyrac, and in today's video, of course, we're back with some more Monster Hunter. This time though, I felt like going to show Magma Almudron, the Switch Axe, into Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, of course. Now this is actually a really good matchup for Switch Axe. Well, it's just a good fight in general, honestly. He's really well designed with a lot of his sequencing, and once you learn it, it becomes really relaxing to do a lot of times. It's just whether you reach, like enrage thresholds essentially at the start here. Which is something Switch Axe not the greatest at. I think with Charge Blade you would normally do it in like one SAD off of the raw there. But oh great, I did reach the check, he just decided to not raw. That's fantastic. But it does the same rough sequencing every time, so he'll do an enrage into that and then he'll generally go under the ground as you're seeing here. I don't think I reach him here. Oh, I did! Decided to use Switch Axe instead of the Charge Blade today. I would normally run it Charge Blade instead, just because it's the one I've got more experience with. But roughly work out the same. Figured this is going to be more interesting to use because I think I've used it a lot less often than Charge Blade, that's for damn sure. But again, it should be relatively fine. The sequencing pretty much stays the same. It's just that first enrage is usually pretty good tell of how it'll go, because if you reach the enrage threshold immediately, it's generally a pretty enjoyable time, because you'll get the whole like raw into the spin sequencing. Otherwise he'll do a random attack like he did at the start, because I didn't quite reach it, and then he decided to raw off it anyway, even though I didn't hit him, which is just unlucky. Or maybe he's again programmed to do at least one attack beforehand, which is likely. It kind of worked. Kind of a bad stagger, because now he's going to do this into slide. No? I guess it's because he's exhausted? He would normally do that into slide, this into slam. Thank you. But yeah, the sequencing roughly stays the same across most of the weapons. So it's just learning them. This into slide. That's what he should have done before. But he didn't reach me, that's okay. Bang, bang. Shouldn't enrage yet. Go under him with that. Probably... Ooh, okay. Nice, I didn't quite start where I was. I have no idea how that cut the tail, but sure. I was at his face, but alright. Slam into slide again. Take him into the strap. Thank you, Buki. Or shield, whichever one did it. Bang, bang. Either do one attack into enrage or enrage immediately, if I had to guess. Should be his two options here. Let's find out. Attack. It's alright, we staggered. Hopefully we didn't stagger the raw. Beautiful. We get another free hit. I'm actually going to go away from him here. I do have Intrepid, but I got no way to get damage out of it essentially. So not all too worth it. Slam. I'll take that. Beautiful, he comes out of the ground because we staggered him. Go to the left, morph back into him because we got movement from morphing attacks in this game, which is fantastic. Oh, I didn't get hit. We take those. Counter again. Ah, a little bit early. But that's okay. There. Nice. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Slam, he gets up. Yeah, as you can see, it's roughly the same sequencing. Oh, his worst attack. Let's go. Oh wait, no, that's not the one. I was thinking of the one where he like he does delay that. Okay. I was thinking of the one where he like prances about under the ground and then pops up in the middle. Did not do that. He just popped up straight away. Just the good one out of the two. That's a very unfortunate paralysis, but that's okay. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang. Keep doing the loops. I do definitely miss this style where it's like morphing attack centered, because that way you can play in sword or I guess just morph attack. Honestly, we don't really play in axe at all because you don't need to with switcher, which gives us back the gauge like that. Gonna grab the wire bug and we'll actually take them out to get him away from this side, because monsters tend to love staying on this side for me. Which is infuriating because the ledge will definitely get you hit a good chunk of times. So we'll take him over this way instead. Oh, that's fantastic, buddy. Glad to see you've got no legs today. You skip leg day. That already did leg day and he can barely walk. He attacks off it though because he's bound. Most monsters generally like to spam attacks while they're bound, just any attack. So we're going to sit here and counter everything we can, except he's going to miss both attacks. That's cool. This into another one. Nah, I don't think that's worth it, to be honest. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. Yep, that's fine. He's blue, Dabba D. We staggered whatever attack he was doing. He sweeped again. 1, 2. Wait for the second cycle generally if you're right in front of him. Helps out a little bit. Ah, that's an unfortunate attack to stagger him out of. Because, yeah, I just get hit because he got staggered out of a good attack. That's alright. Because, that was the nukes that we've countered twice this video already, and he got staggered straight out of it, so... No free counter off that. And yes, I still could have countered, because I had, even though I didn't have sword gauge, you can still go into the counter without enough sword gauge. I'll try and show it here. Just get rid of enough meter naturally. A little bit more. Should be about there. Yeah. So you see how it's not quite sword? It still goes into sword. So I could have countered it regardless. But yeah. Little bit of a mishap on this Magmadron, but you can see the sequencing is roughly the same pretty much every time. It's just whether you stagger him out of stuff. And if you reach that first enrage threshold off of that first counter, makes a lot of the fight a lot more enjoyable because he'll do the same sequencing. Where it's like, you land your counter, he'll roar, you counter the roar, he'll do the spin, you counter the spin, and then he'll go underground. Possibly counter what he does there. If not, just position on the opposite side of where he popped up, and you'll be in front of him, as you saw. And then you counter that. And then he can go underground and do the big explosion, which we staggered him out of on that third attempt. But you saw it the first 2 times. It's really easy to counter. And he's got that rough sequencing for pretty much every time he enrages. As you saw, because he did it 3 times. And obviously you can counter it without counter weapons as well. Just get a good bit less off of it because the counters are pretty solid, and that's what they're there for, is to just give you extra openings, or more damage in extra openings. That was taking on a Magma Almudron, showing him Switch Axe. Really enjoyable matchup with pretty much all the weapons, honestly. They did a really good job with Magma Almudron. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.